everyone, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Mel, and on my channel we discuss everything to do with makeup, skincare, and sometimes a little bit of style for the over 50 woman. So I do these videos every once in a while where I choose some products that I personally don't see a lot of on YouTube and that they're not discussed a lot, but I think they are fantastic products. Some of these products I think have been around for a little while, but that's okay. They are products that I think personally are just wonderful and are holy grails and tried and true products. So one product that I use actually quite a bit of when I have really dry skin, especially in the winter time. Well, as an example, I had a really dry patch on my fingers. I get eczema throughout the winter time when it gets really dry and my skin gets a little bit chapped. And I had a really dry patch, but this was just like a month ago. And I put this cream on the first night, went to bed, did it the second night as well, and by the third, when I woke up that next morning, that dry patch was completely gone. So it is the Weleda Skin Food. This has been around forever. When I checked it out on the website, I think it said it originated in like in the 1920s. So this has been around for a really long time. But I think this is such a fantastic, luxurious product, but is very affordable. I just have this size here. This one is just like a 1 fluid ounce. I believe it comes in like a 2 or 2.5 fluid ounce. And that's the one that I use more in the winter time. And then sometimes I buy the little one just because it does have an expiry date on it. So if I know that I'm not going to be using it a lot, then I go for this little one. Now, what I've seen some people do is they actually use this as their night cream at night, which it would be actually a really hydrating cream to use. But it's great on those really dry, rough patches, like say on your elbow, like I said, your hands, your feet. I don't know about you guys, but right now in the summertime where I'm not wearing like a lot of socks, I find that my heels get really dry, so I slather on some of this before I go to bed and put a pair of socks on. And then by the time I wake up in the morning, my heels are like super soft. It does a great job of hydrating your skin. It gives you almost like a little bit of a glow. It has, I believe, chamomile in it. But look, it's just like a really thick, luxurious cream. And then when you rub it in, it absorbs great in the skin. And it has like a real, like a citrusy scent. You can definitely smell the chamomile in it, but that is, oh, it's like my hands are so soft right now. So this is one of my favorite underrated creams that, like I said, I think doesn't get talked about enough. Oh, and I was going to mention with the Weleda that you just need a tiny bit of it. Like, it's very concentrated, so you just need a tiny bit, but it should do like all your whole hands and your face and that sort of thing. So second product I'm going to talk about, again, one of those products I don't think I've seen a lot of people use at all on YouTube. It's the Maybelline the Master Blur Stick. This is quite amazing, this little stick. I like it because it's not messy. So like when I go to put it onto my face, so it's just like a stick. And when I go to put it onto my face, I just put it along where my biggest pores are, which is usually right beside my nose. I run the stick along the sides there. I put them actually, I'll put the stick on my smile lines and down on my chin, and I will even go onto my forehead. So I don't know if you can kind of see, my forehead probably doesn't look as wrinkly today. That's because I use a good coating of this one, and I apply it before I put my foundation on. So I'm using this as my primer, and I just roll it on. Depending on what area that you're putting it on, you may not even have to like blend it in. I use my fingers and I just kind of gently pat it into my skin. This helps my makeup stay on incredibly long throughout the day. It really helps blur in. I don't know if you can, I'll come a little closer here. I used it in here, like I said, so you can see how blurred it all looks in here. And like I said, I use it in my smile lines. But I think it's a great little product. Again, underrated, very affordable. I just have the shade 100 Universal. Now, I'm not sure. That's the only shade that they had at the store that I was at. I'm not sure if there is other shades. But fantastic little product if you're looking for something to really help minimize your pores. If you have larger pores, does a fantastic job and helps your makeup stay on longer throughout the day. Okay, moving on to the third product. This is the Covergirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. So this is actually a newer find for me. I've been using it for the last couple of months. I do have it on today. I wanted a little bit more coverage today, just being on the camera. I like a little bit more coverage. So I did go paired it up with the L'Oreal True Match, the Nude skin tint. This one gives you very light coverage. So if you're somebody that doesn't like a heavy foundation on your face, you just want something to even out your skin tone, it's really lightweight. It gives your skin like just a little bit of moisture to it, and it helps give you like a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a dewy look. So if you're somebody that, this would be actually great for somebody that likes to do like a no makeup look. A couple of the key ingredients for this is it's a milky coconut, which I thought was very interesting, and soothing aloe. So very good for your skin. I just go in with my fingers actually and applied it with my fingertips. And I find it just because it's such a light coverage, it just really blended in quite nicely. And then on the areas where I just wanted a tiny bit more coverage, like on my cheek area here and just on my chin, that's why I said I went in with this one here. But I didn't use a lot of this. I just used a tiny little bit and blended it in with my sponge. But this one is great, one of those ones that you could just apply with your fingertips if you're on one of those, get it done really quick and easy. And Covergirl, if you're familiar with Covergirl, they are a cruelty-free brand. This product in particular has no parabens in it, sulfates. They're vegan and like a clean product. So I really enjoy this one. It does have a pretty decent shade range. This one is in the shade Fair Light, which I think it did a pretty decent job of matching my skin tone. That's what it looks like right there. And it's not extremely runny, but it is a little bit on the runny side. And then when I blend it in, it's very, very creamy. Let's see how it does. A pretty decent job. You can see my veins are still poking through a little bit, but it is giving it a tiny little bit of coverage. This was a great little find and really happy that I tried it out. Okay, so next product is the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. So it's a highlighter, and I think this has been around forever too. This one, I believe, is like a 2019 Allure best highlighter or best pick award for like being really affordable. Like this one was super affordable. I think this was like $5. So what a great little highlighter. So this was the shade that was only available where I pick up Essence products. So I'm not sure if there is other shades. This one in particular, it is called Be My Sunlight, and it has a really gorgeous, right there, really gorgeous like a champagne kind of undertone to it. I do have it on today. You'll see it on my cheekbones. Very silky. This is a baked highlighter. It's almost like that Milani baked highlighters, and it has a bit of a marbling effect to it. This shade in particular, you know what? It might work with a lot of skin tones. I'm not going to say everybody's skin tone, but probably a lot. If you're more on the fair side, you probably don't want something so warm toned on your cheek. But I find it just gives you like a really nice subtle highlighter. Like it's not like a big strobe light on your cheek. I think it's just like a really nice highlighter. And then also with Essence, they are a cruelty-free brand, vegan. These ones, this is paraben free as well, because I know that's important to some of my viewers. But just like a great little highlighter, very affordable. Now my next product is, I have it on my lips right now actually. It is the Milani, I believe it's called Keep It Full lip gloss. So what I did today is I paired it with just a lip liner. So that's what I have on today. I just have my Rimmel Lasting Finish Exaggerate lip liner. So I have it in the shade Rose Addiction. So I lined my lips and filled them in with the lip liner. And then I applied this gloss. Now what is wonderful about this gloss is it has a huge applicator. Like, look at the size of that applicator. Much bigger than other lip glosses. And this shade in particular, I have in Champagne, but it has just a beautiful bit of a sheer coverage to it. These ones in particular, what I really like about these is they're not sticky. I don't like lip glosses when you put them on and then they kind of get that gummy kind of feeling on your lips. These ones are not sticky like that at all. Very hydrating. And it has, for a lip gloss, it actually has quite a huge shade range. So if you're looking for something that has like a little bit more color to it, there's a whole bunch of different shades you can get. Now this lip gloss is a little bit more expensive than other lip glosses from the drugstore, but I think they're well worth it. This one in particular stays on a good amount of time. It doesn't rub off like other lip glosses, like after like half an hour, it's gone. But this one, they actually stay on for quite a bit of time. And because this one's a plumping lip gloss, but it doesn't have that real burning sensation like some of those other ones can have. This one is just a really nice cooling sensation on your lips. But just like how it's just like a great creamy formula that just really hydrates the lips and they're not sticky. So love, love, love this one. And it doesn't, like I said, I don't think this one gets talked about a lot. And the next product is Covergirl Clean Fresh, the Priming Glow Mist. So don't let the name priming fool you. You can certainly use this before you put on your makeup and use it sort of as a primer, or you can use it as like throughout the day. So this is a 8-hour hydration, has rose water and vitamin C. It's for all skin types. I'll put a little bit on right now actually. It comes out as a nice spritz on the face. It gives me a little bit of glowiness, a little bit of hydration. If your skin is feeling a little bit parched, it has rose water, vitamin C, like I mentioned, and that's going to brighten and soothe your skin. But it's a great product for those days where especially if you have dry skin, if it feels really parched that day and you just want a little bit of a refresher midday, this one is fantastic. Like I showed you, just spritz it on and it gives you kind of like that instant little glow again, and brightens your appearance up. Let me know down in the comments below whether you've tried any of these products and what are some of your little hidden gems that you find at the drugstore. I always like hearing from you guys. If you stuck around this long and you're not already, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a little part of my world here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that notification bell that's right beside it, and that way you're notified whenever I upload new videos. You can also follow me over on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I have all of those. Everything is always down in the description box. Everything that I have on my face as well, all of the other makeup products that I have, those are always down in the description box as well and listed and linked for you. And as always, I hope everybody has a great week and a great life, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!